They said the darkness had a name. Maybe it does. Maybe it's not a creature hiding underneath the bed. Maybe it's the voice inside your head telling you that you're already lost.
I met Lucifer in the mirror on a cold November night. He wasn't wearing horns, he was dressed in my own mind. He whispered, "You remembered every failure that you made?" I said, "Yeah." He smiled, "Then why pretend that you're okay?" He walked beside me through the streets beneath the rain. Every puddle looked like memories reflecting back my pain. He knew every secret, every weakness, every scar, every dream I abandoned when I thought I'd gone too far. He said, "Come with me, I'll make the pressure disappear, give you power over everyone who's ever caused you fear." For a second I was tempted by the promise in his tone, because anger feels like armor when you're terrified alone. But something in me answered, "That's not strength, that's just a cage." And the shadow started laughing like it knew I'd never change. I told him, "You can follow me, but you don't control my feet." He said, "We'll see," and disappeared beneath the city street.
Lucifer, Lucifer,
There's a war behind my eyes.
one voice says surrender.
One voice tells me I can rise.
Lucifer, Lucifer,
You can whisper all you want, I won't trade my soul for power. I won't become what you have taught. I kept walking while the thunder rolled across the skyline. Every lightning flash exposed another piece of my mind. I remembered every person that I pushed away in anger, every bridge I burned because I couldn't handle failure. The shadow came back stronger, dressed in confidence and gold. Said, "I'll give you everything you wanted when you were cold." Fame, money, recognition, everybody saying your name. All you gotta do is give me every ounce of your shame. I said, "What's the price?" He answered, "Everything you are." I looked at him and realized the bargain wasn't hard, because losing who you are to win a temporary crown is just another kind of way of letting yourself down. So I walked away. He shouted, "You will regret this." Maybe part of me still wonders if I made the right decision, but freedom isn't always comfortable or easy to envision. Sometimes doing what is right means walking through the fire, while every voice around you says to feed your darkest desire.
Lucifer, Lucifer,
There's a war behind my eyes.
one voice says surrender.
One voice tells me I can rise.
Lucifer, Lucifer,
You can whisper all you want, I won't trade my soul for power. I won't become what you have taught. Now I understand the shadow wasn't just a stranger. Represented every part of me that lived inside the anger. Every insecurity I covered with a louder voice. Every reckless decision disguised as having a choice. The enemy I feared wasn't waiting underground. He was every destructive thought that kept circling around. And I don't have to kill it just to prove that I am strong. I can recognize the feeling without letting it belong. So I started facing things I used to bury in the silence. Started choosing patience over chaos and defiance. I learned that real strength isn't never feeling pain. It's refusing to let pain become the driver of your brain. Lucifer still visits when the pressure starts to rise. He still knows exactly how to make temptation sound wise. But now I know his language, now I recognize the game. He can knock upon the door, but I don't have to let him in again. I hear the voice, I know the voice, but I am not the voice. I have darkness, I have fear, I have scars, but I still have a choice. So if you're standing in the darkness thinking nobody can see you, if the worst thoughts in your head are telling lies, you start believe. Remember, shadows need the darkness just to make themselves appear. Sometimes bringing them into the light is how you make them disappear. You don't have to become the monster just because you know his name. You don't have to feed the fire just because you feel the flame. You can step away from hatred, you can choose another road. You can put down all the anger that you carry, that's a load. I won't pretend the battle ended when I walked away that night. Some words are fought repeatedly before you finally find the light. But every time the shadow comes, I know what I can say. You don't know tomorrow, you don't know today.
Lucifer, Lucifer,
There's a war behind my eyes.
one voice says surrender.
One voice tells me I can rise.
Lucifer, Lucifer,
You can whisper all you want, I won't trade my soul for power. I won't become what you have taught.
Lucifer, Lucifer,
I can see you in the flame. You may know my darkest secrets, but you will never roll my name. The city goes quiet. The rain starts falling softer. The shadow disappears. And for the first time,